Hi, my name is Jacob Lovaas. I am a first-year undergraduate student at Grand Canyon University. I am enrolled in the elementary education program. I am creating this video to discuss 10 dispositions or qualities that I will need to aid the educational process for the young minds that I will be trusted to develop into amazing adults. These 10 qualities are high expectations, respect for the diversity of others, fairness, professional conduct, reflection, curiosity, honesty, compassion, advocacy, and dedication. The strengths that I have that will help me in the classroom, I have developed by raising 8-year-old twin boys and 6-year-old twin girls. I have always made a priority to teach my children and guide them to be strong, productive members of society. I feel when I was younger in school, I really did not have that support. I would always hear, I am Joshua Lovaas's brother, and it's pointless to even try to teach me. I had teachers tell me that. I feel like I never gave them a reason to say that. They were just judging me by the actions of somebody else. And I pretty much gave up on myself. And I left school in the 8th grade. And I did not want that life for my children. And I used to create homework for them. My girls, last year, they were in the 1st grade, reading at a 3rd grade level. I have always worked with them. Even helped, just random math. Maybe I'll be cooking dinner or just around the house, and I'll start asking them math problems. I have one daughter. She's an amazing speller, and sometimes we'll just start spelling words. And then recently, this past year, I started working on multiplication facts with them, and even writing down on a piece of paper, different units and stuff, and just trying to teach them multiplication. These are the qualities that I hold, that I have built with my own children. And one of them is reflection. I have always thought about the things that I have done, and if it was a positive action or a negative action, and what I could improve on those. Another strength I have is curiosity. I have always encouraged my children to be inquisitive, to search out answers and search out knowledge. And then another strength I have is honesty. I have always been transparent in the actions, letting the kids know I'm doing this because, I have made this decision because. And at first, when I first saw that, being transparent, I was kind of confused by it. Being transparent in my classroom. So I was asking a friend of mine who is a teacher. And it's basically like how I related it to the classroom was transparency in why I was giving the grades that I was giving, or transparency in why I was making why discipline was happening. And then I started to relate it to my kids. And then I've also always kept my children in the middle of all the decisions I've made in my life. And I know once I am an educator, it's going to be important for me to place the 20 some odd students that I have in my classroom in the middle of my life. And everything has to be focused on them and growing them into functional, amazing young adults that will contribute to society. Weaknesses that I have, punctuality. They all deal with dedication. I have always felt like I'm a very dedicated person, and there are parts of the I do have some strengths in that category of dedication, but punctuality is something that I have always needed to work on. And prompt completion of work. This has been a problem over the last week and a half or so, since the mother of my children has come here to Tucson to visit. I have been struggling completing my work on time, and I'm thinking about that. And there's times in the future where the unexpected is going to happen, and I still have to make my classroom the priority, and I need to have the prompt completion of my work for my students number one priority. And the strengths and qualities needed by any professional, of course, all 10 of these are important. All 10 of these dispositions are important. You must never compare one student to another student. You must always make sure that every student has the same possibilities as everybody else in the classroom, and never just give up on somebody. Never say it's pointless to try because of the actions of your older brother. You must, as an educator, myself included, we must find ways to reach through to that student, to lift that student up and make them feel successful, to give them the support that they need, and to never give up on themselves. And as long as we do that, then their future will be bright.